We are moving in right now to our main event of the evening. The Mission Pro Wrestling Championship will be on the line. Tiffany Nieves will be challenging our champion in Jennacide.
Yeah, this is gonna be a match. Tiffany Nieves has had her sights on that championship for some time now, but I feel that Jennacide is not gonna give it up easily.
Folks, Jennacide, one of the most beloved women on our roster, currently reigning as Mission Pro Wrestling Champion. Jennacide is day 329, tied for the longest ever reign in Mission Pro Wrestling Championship history, Lexi.
That is a fact.
Of course, the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship reign of Jennacide has been grand. Tied with Holiday for days as champion, of course, 329 and counting. Jennacide is going to be taking on Tiffany Nieves, of course. Not to mention, Tiffany Nieves defeated up-and-coming professional athlete, the undeniable Emmy Camacho, to earn this opportunity for the #1 contender status.
Yeah,
Number 4.
Back at true colors.
What a matchup that was, folks. We're going to send it back down to Eliana.
Princesa, Tiffany Nieves! And her opponent, to my left, from an undisclosed location, she is the current MPW champion, standing 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, the Bionic Beast, Jennacide!
The Bionic Beast indeed. Physically impressive is Jennacide.
She's bionic, she is devastating. The cyborg of professional wrestling is going to be putting it all on the line as Tiffany Nieves is set to challenge for the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship.
This is, of course, I think Jennocide's 4th defense of the title so far. Successful 3 previous times leading up to this match with Tiffany Nieves.
Tiffany Nieves has gone on record to state that she believes she would be a better representative for the company, for Mission Pro Wrestling itself, than Jennacide. Tiffany Nieves believes that she would defend the championship more. Nieves says that she would represent the company to a greater extent than Jennacide has done throughout her 329 days. What is your reaction to that?
I mean, that's quite a statement, can I say that? I feel Jennacide has, you know, been present and successfully defended since she has won that championship. I think Tiffany Nieves has a lot to prove. Jennacide is certainly beloved among the Mission Pro Wrestling family here, and I think they would disagree with that statement.
Tiffany Nieves, waistlock applied currently, of course, as we mentioned, #1 contender status earned via the #1 contenders match between Nieves and Emmy Camacho. At that time, both women were 4-0 in their respective Mission Pro Wrestling careers. And of course, one of those records had to come to an end, that one being Emmy Camacho's. Tiffany Nieves now stands at 5-0 in-ring competition, completely undefeated.
That is an impressive stat. Coming off wins, I believe, against Shea Carmichael, Alejandra La Leona, who we've seen in action here tonight as well, and of course Misty Marks, I think.
Yes, indeed. Jennacide looking to give chase here to Tiffany Nieves. You know that Jennacide doesn't want to be playing this cat and mouse game for too long. Nieves has very impressive in-ring stamina, great cardio background here for Tiffany Nieves, and now putting the attack on to Jennacide, catching Jennacide off guard.
She cannot take her eye off the ball there, though. Not seeing that Jennacide is on her feet behind her.
There's no hot dogging and grandstanding here tonight. There's a Mission Pro Championship opportunity. It's our main event. Look at the strength of Jennacide. How impressive is this feat?
Absolutely, and this is what we've come to expect from Jennacide. Such a physical and strong competitor. And it is going to take more than what Tiffany Nieves has shown us so far to dethrone Jennacide.
Jennacide believes she has the ability to take it to any and every competitor. She has had successful defense after successful defense. She's proven so right now against Tiffany Nieves.
Perhaps this is that bionic womanness that we're seeing.
And trying to concave the pectoral muscles of Tiffany Nieves.
She's saying, whatever you can do, I can do better.
The proof is definitely in the pudding when it comes to that.
Time.
Jennacide out of the corner. Big belly to back suplex, dropping Tiffany Nieves on the upper back, her neck, C4, C5 vertebrae going to be targeted in a maneuver like that.
Tossing around as if she weighed nothing.
Alexia, I know that in your time in professional wrestling, you've also served as an in-ring official. You've served as an official in Mission Pro Championship matches in the past. You've felt the gravity of the situation inside that ring.
Absolutely. What these women are going to be feeling right now, even if we can't see it, the pressure and the enormity of what this match means.
Nieves out of the corner, rolling through, top, up, and over. Oh, knee strike to Jennacide, completely catching Jennacide off guard. Nieves caught out of mid-air. Collapsing down to the mat.
Let's go, Mr. Side.
Nieves just caught Jennacide completely out of midair. A lot going on the outside right now. The Mission Pro Wrestling Championship on the line. Jennacide tied the most amount of days on record, 329.
Can we make it 330?
Well, the potential is there. Jennacide, you know that she's going to want to hold on and maintain a record here in Mission Pro Wrestling. However, Tiffany Nieves wants to be the woman to end just that.
Yeah, Tiffany Nieves has fought her way here through previous competitors to get this #1 contendership, this match right here. She is not going to let that go lightly.
And who's to know who will be Mission Pro Wrestling champion on October 21st when we come back to San Antonio, Texas for MPW's Thriller event. Tickets go on sale for that event, missionprowrestling.com, starting tomorrow. Nieves and Jennacide, these two women are fighting all around the Salvation Army Mission Corps here tonight. When a match like this spills to the outside, you know it's only going to be bad intentions for both women.
I expected this match to be a physical one, and I tell you, it is not disappointing in that regard.
Not at all.
As we see Jennacide flung into the steps on the outside.
Two incredibly hard-hitting professional athletes. The Mission Pro Championship on the line. You know, I gotta tell you, it's quite a long time since we've seen anyone take the damage to Jennacide like this throughout the entirety of her 329-day reign.
Whenever I've seen Tiffany Nieves, though, talking or in the ring, she has that fire, she has that determination. Oh!
Jennacide in and out. Tiffany Nieves caught with the cross body.
But as we know, championships cannot be won on the outside of the ring. They've got to bring this action back in.
Tiffany Nieves is seemingly okay with this, attempting a count-out victory here. I'm not too certain what the strategy might be here for Tiffany Nieves.
This is my championship. Jennacide retired.
Nieves is obviously thinking a couple steps ahead of the game, unlike the way we're capable of doing at the broadcast booth right now.
Absolutely. That's why I'm not in the ring wrestling.
Most definitely. Jennacide trying to make it back inside the ring. It is about championship gold and glory for Nieves.
Oh, I was going to say, you think Nieves thought she'd won it right there.
She was fully convinced. Into the cover. Nieves 1, 2.
Goes for the cover again.
And now Nieves has a body scissors locked around the head. Head scissors, excuse me, around the head. Nieves doing everything in her capability to try and cut off the windpipe of Jennacide. If you can't breathe, you can't fight, Lexi. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely right. And I feel that Tiffany Nieves needs to keep this offense up right now. She has Jennacide almost on the back foot. She's got to keep that momentum going if she wants to win that title.
And Jennacide might be fading here, but the arm's still up and this match is still on. Referee Davina is calling it. Lexi sees it. And now Jennacide taking control. Gonna be looking for a little bit of that power submission-based offense. The leg lock applied, reverse Indian deathlock. Tiffany Nieves has absolutely nowhere to go. It's gonna be very difficult for Nieves to pull the weight of Jennacide all the way over to any of those ropes.
Her legs are twisted up like a pretzel right now. That's gotta hurt.
And now, action's been broken up. Nieves with the separation. Down into that middle rope. Jennaside's a hard woman to move when she doesn't want to go with you. Nieves catching Jennacide. What are we looking for here? Up to the middle rope. Up and down with the cutter. Driving Jennacide skull first into the mat. Cover here for Nieves. And it's all for the gold. But it's going to take more than that if you want to put your opponent down for the 3, especially when it's a woman like Jennacide.
Don't forget as well, if you are following the action as it heats up and boils over, you can use our official hashtag, MPW Boiling Point.
MPW Boiling Point, the conversation is unloading on social media about the intensity between these two fighters. These two women are going to war, and it's a war of attrition, might I add, for Jennacide and Tiffany Nieves. Jennacide.
This is not a position I would want to be in right now, Walker.
It has Tiffany Nieves where she wants her. Planting Nieves center of the mat. How much longer, how much more can everyone take? Jennacide, Jasmine Allure, Tiffany Nieves, excuse me, not Jasmine Allure. We saw her earlier on in the night.
Both competitors still down on the mat. Davina continues that count.
Jennicide's firing up here, trying to find a little bit of that spirit. Whether it takes motor oil or heart, Jennicide's gonna find a way to get there. Oh, shot to Tiffany Nieves.
That was a strong right strike there.
The Bionic Woman kick around the hook, around the world. Oh, elbow drop from Jennacide. 1, 2 for the title, no.
Referee Davina well placed there to see those shoulders come up.
Definitely right about that one.
With such a physical match, you have to wonder what are these women going to have to do to beat the other, but also the toll that this is taking on their bodies right now.
At a certain point, you do have to think about the longevity and the future of your career. If you continue further than your body will allow in a matchup of this magnitude, you may not have much of a career left afterward.
Jennacide asking for more there, though.
Jennacide is begging for the competition to be taken to her. Nieves up with the insecurity.
Jenna, you got this. Momentum.
And now Nieves catching Jennacide. Jennacide reversing it. She could be looking for that tombstone pile driver.
This could be the end for Tiffany Nieves.
Lexi, you know she's put many men away with this one. No, wait. Up and down into the cover.
You got to feel that Jennacide thought that was going to be it. What else does she have to do to get this victory over Tiffany Nieves?
We're at a destructive point here between these two. Truly, Jennacide and Tiffany Nieves are bringing out the absolute best and the absolute worst out of one another.
Oh!
Referee Davina's down. Davina's down. What is going on here? The official's down, and Tiffany Nieves is just taking the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship right off our desk here, Lexi.
Jennacide rightly checking on the referee, but...
Wait a minute, ducking the championship. Spear, spear. The cover, but the referee is down. The official is incapable of making a decision.
And that would have been it. That's well over a 3 count there. Jennacide had that match.
What a moment here. Tiffany Nieves, backstabber. Nieves is looking to make a mark, to etch her name in the history books in Mission Pro Wrestling. Nieves.
Using the title as a weapon in the corner.
Utilizing it in a hangman's positioning. What is going on here? 8 defeat with the championship around the throat. He could be dealing with a broken trachea right here. Tiffany Nieves.
Jennacide is out.
This is brutal. Nieves into the cover. Not like this. The Mission Pro Championship on the line. This match is over. This match is over.
This match is over, but at what cost? What cost to Jennacide? And is this what we consider Tiffany Nieves' championship reign to be? What is next for Mission Pro Wrestling right now?
Okay, folks, it's not often that we hear the phrase "and new" around these parts. Championship the championships rarely are won and lost here in Mission Pro Wrestling. We are used to long consecutive days in championship reigns, especially like, you know, the 329 days Jennacide reigned here as Mission Pro champion. But tonight, when you hear the words "and new," it is a special moment. Tiffany Nieves has just proven that she deserves to be in the championship picture. And in fact, there's no way to avoid her, as she is now your new reigning and defending Mission Pro champion.
She is. It was 329 days for Jennacide, but it is now day one for Tiffany Nieves, and a new era perhaps for Mission Pro Wrestling.
What is to come for Mission Pro Wrestling? Folks, thank you so much for joining us live on Title Match Wrestling Network for Mission Pro Wrestling's Boiling Point. What a night of action that we had here on this evening for Walker Stewart. And of course, for Lexi, we will be back with more Mission Pro Wrestling action coming to you October 21st, missionprowrestling.com. Buy your tickets right now. We'll see you next time.
You did awesome. You ain't gonna bounce back, girl. You're gonna bounce back. You're not done. You ain't done yet. You're just getting started.
I'm sorry.
What? You know she had to cheat for it. We got a real champ now.